This video is closed captioned. If you call one of the European Union countries home, you're in luck. You can move to Italy for up to 3 months before needing to register and apply for a residence permit. And if you are planning to relocate from a non-EU country, you'll need to apply for a long-stay visa, which will need to happen in person. So plan accordingly before you pack your bags. Hey travelers, Anthony here from Travel Droner, and welcome to another video. Today I will help you to relocate to Italy. I'll also share pricing in this video, which is accurate as of September 2022. With worldwide economies in constant flux, it will be essential for you to verify living costs and sync your budget as needed. Number 10. Genoa. The northern coastal region of Liguria is popular amongst Italians but doesn't get the crowds of foreign tourists that some areas see. It's close enough to the ever-popular Cinque Terre to visit at the drop of a hat, but feels worlds away in terms of crowds. And the capital of this region is the lovely city of Genoa. The streets are full of frescoes on old buildings, and statues hide behind the twists and turns of the streets. Genoa has plenty of history to learn as well. As the birthplace of the explorer Christopher Columbus, it's been designated a UNESCO World Heritage Site since 2006. The city is also renowned for a few popular food items, including focaccia bread and pesto sauce, which go well with the fresh seafood off the coast. An individual can retire here for as little as $1,400 per month, and families who need more space will need around $3,600 each month. Number 9. Milan. One of the cultural capitals of Italy, Milan is perhaps most famous for the Milan Fashion Week. Boutique and high-end stores offer fashionable shopping throughout the year, and there's plenty more to love about Milan after Fashion Week has left town. It's not the only contemporary event, with the Milano Film Festival also occurring within the city each year. The Duomo di Milano is an absolute marvel in Gothic architecture and provides an epic centerpiece for the city. It's also a great base of operations for exploring the surrounding area. The tranquil Lake Garda, Italy's largest lake, is just an hour away via train. Milan can be chaotic with frequent activity, so it's a nice balance to have quick escapes outside the city. Because the city is so well recognized and visited, the cost of living here is higher than in some of the locations on today's list. For a single person to set down roots here, be prepared to spend at least $2,000 per month. Larger families must pay upwards of $6,000 to call Milan home. Number 8. Bresa. Bresa might also be called the mini Switzerland, as its financial hub filled with several national and international financial institutions, making it easy to keep track of your finances after relocating from any country. Because it's a hub for finance, it's also a hub for digital nomads and, by extensions, expats. The city full of expats welcomes foreigners with open arms, and those who choose to retire here will find fast friends in those who speak the same language and share the same wanderlust. Bresa experiences all 4 seasons, so don't expect an eternal summer in this northern area of Italy. Individuals can get by on a budget of as little as $1,300, and families need a budget of about $4,100 to live comfortably. Number 7. Pescara. Pescara is among the oldest cities in Italy, sitting on top of a Neolithic village that's more than 6,000 years old. It's easy to get lost in the seaside city, exploring the city's parks, museums, and architectural treasures. If you're looking for a city where you don't need a car to get around, Pescara might be your perfect fit. It is home to the Sea Bridge, a bridge spanning more than 450 meters, making it the longest pedestrian bridge in the country. Pescara lies east of Rome and offers easy access to the Adriatic Sea. And if you're a fan of jazz music, the city will undoubtedly pique your interest. The Pescara Jazz Festival is held each summer and has been one of the largest music festivals in Europe since the late 1960s, regularly making headlines. Pescara is also great for those looking to retire to Italy while staying on a tighter budget. For individuals, $1,300 is enough to get by if you live outside the city center. For large families, costs will range between $3,500 and $3,900 per month, depending on the area where you're looking to rent. If you enjoy our videos, join us on our journey worldwide by subscribing to our channel. Please click the bell icon to get notified when we publish a new video. Number 6. Rome. Rome is amongst the most well-known cities in the world, with towering sites like the Colosseum, the Roman Forum, and ancient aqueducts. There's something special about calling the birthplace of Western civilization home. While there can be logistical challenges like getting internet and other utilities set up quickly or getting around the city when transportation workers go on strike, it's well worth the hassle to call Rome home for your golden years. Cozy cafes line the streets, and gelato is available on just about every corner. Culture abounds with endless galleries, cultural sites, and statues throughout the city. Rome can be surprisingly affordable compared to other Italian cities like Milan, especially if you choose a neighborhood outside the city center. If you're moving solo, you can get by with about $1,500 per month. Families of four should budget at least $3,800. Number 5. Bolzano. Bolzano, located in the region of South Tyrol, has a fascinating history that has trickled down into its identity today. The area was once part of Austria and became part of Italy after World War I. Bolzano is in Italy, but you might find more people speaking German than Italian. This unique melting pot makes for an exciting place to live. It's the largest city in the region with more than 100,000 residents, but retains a small-town feeling, nestled in a valley that acts as a gateway to the Dolomites. If you're looking for access to wild lands, Bolzano has it in spades. Even the vineyards in the area seem to cling to the cliffs. The mountains beg for exploration, and you can unwind in the hidden wellness resorts and retreats that dot the area. Landmark attractions like crumbling castles with dramatic mountain backdrops attract tourists, but Bolzano and the South Tyrol area remain relatively undiscovered. Living here comes with a lofty price tag. A one-bedroom apartment in the city center and basic expenses will run about $1,700 per month, with a three-bedroom apartment and increased family expenses can approach $5,000 per month. Number 4. Sicily. If you're looking for isolation, it doesn't get much better than an island, and while Sicily certainly isn't devoid of other humans, it does offer a degree of separation from the rest of Italy. Sicily is the largest island in the Mediterranean and is home to a rich history with influences from Greece, Spain, France, and even the Middle East. As a result of Arabic influences, one of the most traditional dishes in the region is couscous. Sicilians love enjoying their gorgeous surroundings, so if you find joy in being outdoors, Sicily might be the perfect fit. Sicily offers metropolitan cities and small villages, so you can choose the location that best matches the vibe you're looking for. Palermo is the busiest of Sicily's cities. Syracuse and Agrigento offer plenty of history, and Taormina offers stunning views from isolated rocky hills. An individual can get by on about $1,200 per month, even in the busiest cities like Sicily, and less populated areas can stretch your budget even further. Families should have a starting budget of $3,200 when scoping out Sicily for relocation. Number 3. Florence. Florence is one of the most beautiful cities in Italy. The grandeur of the Duomo in the city center and surrounding shopping and museums make for easy exploration on foot. And luxurious touches like the famous Ponte Vecchio offer a path across the Arno River and dozens of high-end jewelry vendors selling their wares. Luxury brands, including Ferragamo and Gucci, also call Florence home. The city is packed with fresh markets offering an endless supply of artisan cheeses, charcuterie, and fresh produce. And enchanting gardens provide plenty of green space to lounge with your delicious market treats or a good book. Florence will tap into the feeling of a perpetual vacation, which is precisely what many seek in a destination retirement. The city sees millions of visitors annually, so it can feel packed, but plenty of secluded neighborhoods and surrounding areas provide respite. Because the city has so much to offer, it's not the most budget-friendly. If you have a generous budget, you can live comfortably in Florence. You can live within the city center in a one-bedroom apartment for about $1,600 per month. More space will cost you. Three-bedroom apartments and living expenses will total about $4,400 per month. And keep in mind, because of the heavy tourism, prices for things like groceries, experiences, and other goods and services may cost more and have higher demand. Number 2. Lake Como. This hotspot attracts tourists year-round and lives up to the picture-perfect scenery of the alpine Lake Como. It's perfect for those who want to enjoy outdoor activities and stay active in retirement. It's also close to Milan, so taking a quick trip to the country's fashion capital lets retirees experience a bit of luxury as desired. Como lies in the region of Lombardy in northwest Italy. Its proximity to the Alps in Switzerland makes it an ideal home base for exploring Italy and its neighbors. Surrounded by the lush rolling foothills of the Alps, Como has Italian and Swiss architectural inspiration. Be ready for snow in the winter and warm summers, although the lake keeps things a bit cooler than the rest of the region. To call Lake Como home, you'll need a monthly budget of at least $4,000 for a family of 4, and an individual can get by on around $1,700 per month. Rental prices vary wildly depending on the size and location you're looking for. Number 1. Parma. Foodies will undoubtedly recognize this city's name for the delicious Parmesan cheese and Parma ham. UNESCO has even deemed the city a creative center for gastronomy. You can eat out regularly and still spend months or years without running out of new restaurants. There's plenty of history here, too. Parma is even older than Rome and was one of the few cities to resist Mussolini and his fascist regime. Where larger cities offer vibrancy and endless activity, Parma offers a slower pace of life. The local university brings a younger demographic to the city. This does it for today's list. If you live in or have spent extensive time in Italy, what are your favorite cities? Let everyone know in the comments below. And if you've got any countries you'd like to learn more about in a future video, be sure to call it out in the comments. If you enjoyed today's video, be sure to hit the like button before you move on to the following video. And if you're hungry for more travel content, ring the bell to subscribe to the channel and be the first to find out about fresh videos. Until next time.